wanted to drop in a piece of information. Hack-Up K3LFO's named Jim.
Roger, this is Jim. Go ahead.
Roger, this is Jim. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I was just going to mention I very recently bought a really nice little lamp from a ham shack to put a shade on it where I can focus it down where I need it on the desk here and so forth. And I started getting horrible noises going in the radio here. And it turned out to be that new lamp. And I thought, well, I'll change the bulbs. Some of these light bulbs put out noise. That wasn't it. It was the lamp. So something up there. If you got a lamp anywhere near you that's new, it might be a solid state lamp. You might check it, turn it off while your radio's on, and see if it helps. Anyway, I just want to pass that along. Piece of information that might help. K3LFO again. Name's Jim. I'm in North Carolina.
Roger, North Carolina station. Gosh, I could help you a bunch on your transmitter. The first thing I would do is take that hand mic and put it to the corner of my lips, and touch the corner of my lips and talk across it. Don't talk into that mic, because you're generating as much QRM as your speech level. So you want to put that mic just to the corner of your lips and touch it, Roger?
So you want to put that mic just to the corner of your lips and touch it, Roger?
How about that station giving us information? You still got a copy?
How about that station giving us information? You still got a copy?
Well, I didn't know you were talking to me. K3LFO here, and Kilo 3 London, France, Ontario, and I'm located in North Carolina. Again, name's Jim. Well, did you copy my last transmission at all about the lamp? Go ahead.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's LEDs are just tremendous for generating square wave QRM. They really are. And what's so bad about it is that they're so spiky as far as that's concerned. That generation of interference, it just pierces everything. But I have some observations about your radio. If you would like to maybe improve it just a little bit, if you're running that hand mic, and if you take that hand mic and just put it to the corner of your lips and talk across it, as opposed to talking into it, you'll reduce a lot of noise, mouth noise. Roger.
A lot of noise, mouth noise, Roger.
Oh, yeah, I'm very familiar with it. No, I'm not using a hand mic. I'm using a headset, which I may have the audio gain up a little bit too high for that compared to the hand mic. Let me see. I can't find it here real quick. I was going to turn it down. Let me get back away from... How about this? This any better? I got the little boom mic back further.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's another thing we suggest is when you're wearing those boom mics on those headsets, take that boom mic out in front of you as far as you can get it, and then make your right angle turn. But try to get that boom out in front of you as far as you can, and then make that right angle turn. Roger?
Boom out in front of you as far as you can, and then make that right angle turn. Roger?
Well, it's not very long. How's this sound? This any better? K3LFO.
Oh, yes, sir. It's a night and day difference. It's much better. Just run it just like that. I wouldn't run it any other way. That really helps your signal to be able to understand what you're saying. You can hardly tell that you're running a headset microphone like that, Roger?
That you're running a headset microphone like that, Roger?
Roger, let me try something here. Okay, I don't know if the signal's strong enough, but just turn the amp off and see if that does any better.
No, leave your amp on. Leave your amp on. It really helps a great deal. We just, the problem is with your headset microphone, and we've got it placed properly now, so there is no problem. You're Katie bar the door right now, Roger. We might have to touch up your ALC level just a little bit since you moved the proximity to microphone, and we can do that if you have a moment. But I would turn your amp back on, and then we could probably just jump to the ALC set, and that is as you say the word audio, you become a human test tone generator, and you take your mic gain and just adjust your mic gain until your ALC meter is running 2/3. Roger?
Until your ALC meter is running 2/3. Roger?
Roger, well, I'm very familiar with that. This is the first time I had a complaint about the audio here, but I might have gotten cracked up in the past here and haven't looked at it for years. So anyway, we'll just keep move it out a little bit further here. Keep the boom mic out further away from out. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Well, we gotta retune the amp. No, that's okay. Well, it's just not putting out as much power this way. That's all right. It doesn't really take much. I'm only driving with about 50 watts here, and usually I run it at about 70. So I like to idle it back as much as I can, usually, because it keeps the tube final cooler, and usually functions pretty good. So anyway, I just want to pass this thing along about the lamp. It's an LPG lamp, and I never heard such a noise with that thing put out. So I didn't even return it. I threw it in the trash. Back to you. I think it's Ron. KC9VKV, is that your call? I was a little slow taking down the calls. K3LFO, K3 London, France, Ontario.
Roger. And what is the name there?
Roger. And what is the name there?
The name is Jim. Juliet, India, Mexico, Jim.
Roger, Jim, you're speaking to another Jim right here. This is KC9VKV, Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor. We're located around Louisville, Kentucky. We're on the Indiana side of the Ohio River, right at Louisville. And this is the Qso-Vlog net. And we have been recording since 3:30. So if you would like to hear your signal, which is really sounding very nice right now, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, that will take you to this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 3200, and I'll have it uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow. Roger?
And I'll have it uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow. Roger?
Yeah, Roger. Well, I don't have the computer running in the shack anymore. I'll have to work on that. It kind of died. I've been on the air for... I've been on the air quite a bit lately, but up until about a week ago, I haven't been on the air for like 2.5 years. Moved to this location about 2.5 years ago, and I've since then become rather, I won't call myself handicapped, but having a walking problem with my legs, and haven't been able to do things like put up dipoles like I've always done myself in the past. So I finally found a couple of guys that would help me, and came out in about an hour and a half it up. So it should keep me on the air for a good long time here. Anyway, well, let's go, and good talking to you. I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving, and maybe run into you here again. KC9 VKV, was it? I wrote it down wrong. No, KC9VKV, that's correct, isn't it? K3LFO, go ahead.
Roger there. KC9VKV is correct. And could you give me your call sign slowly, phonetically again?
VKV is correct. And could you give me your call sign slowly, phonetically again?
Kilo 3, London, France, Ontario. K3 low flying object. Go ahead.
Roger, Roger. And whereabouts are you located, Jim?
Roger, Roger. And whereabouts are you located, Jim?
About 15 miles south of Raleigh, North Carolina.
Roger, Roger, North Carolina. And what radio are you running, sir?
Roger, Roger, North Carolina. And what radio are you running, sir?
This is a TS-2000, Kenwood TS-2000, driving a Ameritron AL-80B. AL-80B, go ahead.
Roger, Roger, Jim. And in parting, I would suggest that maybe you keep your ALC meter out so you can see it as you're talking to your friends and neighbors around the world. And just, you can play a game, but the object is to try to keep the ALC meter in the sweet spot as best you can. So you might have to raise your mic level up or down a little bit to keep it in that sweet spot, but after a while you'll develop a relationship with that meter, and you'll be able to control it just with your voice, Roger.
With that meter, and you'll be able to control it just with your voice, Roger.
Yeah, Roger that. Well, it shouldn't be that bad. It's been running pretty clean for quite a number of years now, but I'm going to look into it a little further and see what we find. Anyway, I'll pass along 73 to you, and again, happy Thanksgiving. I had a big dinner yesterday, and I slept good all night. KC9VKV. This is K3LFO, North Carolina, clear.
Roger, Roger, Jim, 73, sir. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend, and gosh, if you join us next Friday, we'd love to have you. Oh, and with that being said, gosh, we're out of time, way out of time. We're 15 minutes late getting out of here. I've got people down the road waiting for their net, I guess. So we're going to get out of here. Just a reminder, though, that if you have participated and wanted to hear your audio, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, that will take you to this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 3200, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. And so with all that being said, we got to get out of here. This is KC9VKV, returning the frequency back to normal amateur radio use. Kilo Charlie 9 Victor, Kilo Victor is clear.